All right. So if there's any questions, Exeter wise in the comments for me to answer, just feel free to comment them down. So, anyways, welcome to Q&A episode 277 for the 6th of September. Yeah, September already of 2025, and pretty much it. So Monday, of course, will be Blue's Clues' 29th anniversary, which is, you know, not really important, but I know next year will be definitely important for Blue's 30th anniversary for next year, but I do have plans for it though. And I know it's been like a week already since I premiered Teal's Clues. I know it could have also gone better and stuff, with some more improving and stuff. I know basically also with me shaving and trimming my hair and stuff. I know in the setup, which I do have definite plans for a better filmic setup in the future, especially if I plan more stuff. But I do appreciate, all the, likes and stuff I got from, the first episode, basically. All right. So in a minute, we'll get into questions for what we have for, this week, and we'll go from there. But I'm not answering all of them because, there's some stuff I'm not much into. But I'm practically gonna like look at the certain ones, basically. All right. um, if I got to the second episode, which I know it's kind of sort of confirmed, but I still need to look at it. But maybe the green one, but when I put the crayon basically in the wind sketchbook, unfortunately the crayon's a little bit more bigger for the spiral for some reason. So I'm not sure. Maybe I'll just stick with that crayon from Whitehawk. I got from Whitehawk though, but I don't know. It depends. What it depends. It practically depends. Well, might maybe upgrade if I get my own setup, but we'll see. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll not. This comment, I basically don't really mind. I wasn't surprised because it was going to eventually happen at some point. It's a little bit of a hard one though. Basically, typically a little hard one, but I know I eat tomatoes. That's like the only vegetable I eat because I'm not. It's a little hard with some vegetables. I'll think about it. I did subscribe to his channel. I did subscribe to the channel though, but I'll think about it. I'll think about it because I watch other things in my own time. And stuff for Halloween for next month. Well, I do work on Halloween this year because I work Monday and Friday, but I do work on Halloween this year. But I'm not really doing anything too much for Halloween because I'm already too old for trick or treating. But I'm not really sure about dressing up this year though. But I do know I do work on Halloween this year. But there was other questions, but I'm not really going to answer them because I already like I'm not. There's some I'm not really much into, or basically I've heard of. But yeah, but I'm pretty sure you guys saw the announcement video. But yeah, there were some certain like questions that I wasn't really into. I seen already, but yeah. All right. All right, so that's pretty much it for the questions. Next Q&A will be the 13th of September. Hmm. Hold on. I'll look at the. Hold on, but I'll look at the other questions from what I've got, basically about like basically the Hold on. Okay, so other comments were there saying that ones in Spanish. There was some from B Martin, which I am not familiar with, and Gavin 53 Zane said, "What your thought and opinions on Who Framed Roger Rabbit?" I'm not sure if there was. I'm not sure if there was a certain scene I remember, which was based off of a cartoon, which I think I had that in mind. If I remember, and I know I've seen the second Angry Birds movie. I know I've seen the first one as well. I'm not. I dislike regular noodles. I'm not into spaghetti. And the other one, I'm not really talking about because I'm not really going to talk about basically. All right, so I don't know. There's not really any other questions for me to answer. There's nothing in the comments either. But if there's nothing else, I'll be back, for the 13th of September, and we'll go from there. But if there's nothing else in the next, when it hits 10 minutes, I'll start closing down. All right, so it's been like 10 minutes, so I'll be back on the 13th for the next Q&A stream for this month, and we'll go from there. I'll see you guys next time.